Hi, Cher Kilashevsky here. Today I just want to take a few moments and touch on morning routine. What do you do in the morning? What is your morning look like? Is it hectic? Is it timed out? Is it well paced? When it's hectic, is it because like you pop out of bed, you've got kids to get to school, you've got yourself to get to work, you might have a spouse that you're trying to support and make sure that they have everything that they need for the day, and your mornings are just feeling like run, 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 shout, 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 shout at people. And it's not really a very good way to start your day because you're already frazzled before you even walk out the door. Now, that's the morning for some of us, and the morning for others of us might be very controlled. You wake up maybe at 4, 5, or 6 a.m., at least a good hour before everybody else in your household wakes up. And maybe you get in a whole morning routine of exercise or meditation or prayer or contemplation or journaling or reading and expanding your mind. And when I mean reading and expanding your mind, I don't mean getting on your device, your laptop, your cell phone or whatever it is that you use to hook into social media and those sorts of things, to start your day that way, but to really start your day with something that's very, very intentional and that's going to nurture and feed your mind and set you off for a good day. So those are kind of two extremes, the crazy frazzled to the totally controlled and well timed out. I bring this up today because you may have heard that there's a lot of research out there on how to start your day, and typically the the advice that's provided is start your day in a more controlled sort of manner. There are tips and hints on different types of books, such as I've recently read Robin Sharma's book, 5 a.m. Club, and that has tips and hints on how to basically structure your day and your morning to get you off on a good start. There's other books like the Miracle Morning, and then there's a book that I've been reading or rereading actually recently by an author, um, Laura Vanderkam, What the Most Successful People Do Before Breakfast. And so I was reading this morning as part of my routine, and I just want to take a few lessons from here. I'm going to actually quote from the book. Um, on page 4, she says, "The madness of mornings is a key reason most of us believe we have no time." And so let's take a moment to think about that. Most people think they have no time because they start their day in a really frazzled, really frenzied sort of way, like I had mentioned earlier. Alarm goes off, pop out of bed, and you have demands immediately. You don't even get a moment to breathe. You might have kids at home, or like I said, a spouse, or someone else who's in the household with you, and or you just pop out of bed and you hop on your laptop or something, and you're at work immediately. You're still in your pajamas. You haven't even thought about your morning. You might still be making your morning hot beverage or breakfast or whatever it is that you have to nourish yourself first thing in the morning and get you going. So, you might want to think about what is your morning routine, because if you're starting yourself off in that way, it's already put you in a mindset of I don't have enough time. I don't have enough time for the day. I don't have enough time for me, and I don't have enough time for others and to support others in the way that you might want to support them in the best that you can be. So, one of the other things that she has in her book that I really liked, I've got basically three little quotes from her book that I want to give to you today. So, to take as food for thought for how you want to structure your mornings, here's another quote. This is from page 6. Successful people have priorities they want to tackle, or things they like to do in their lives, and early mornings are the time when they have the most control in their schedules. Now, for a lot of people, she interviewed and talked to professionals who had basically jobs that were very steady, had a very steady time pace to them. They were day jobs. They were professional day jobs where basically they had to be at the office, say by 8 a.m., 9 a.m., and worked until, 5 or 6 p.m. and that was their work day. Many, many people do not have that as part of their schedule. I realize that many people work different hours of the day, different hours within the 24-hour day cycle. The big key is to take that first hour of your day, even if you've got to get up an hour earlier, and take that first hour and use it for yourself to set yourself up well. Set yourself up well for the day. Take some time to take care of yourself. Self-care, whether it's mental health and taking the time to just be quiet or read, or physical health and doing a little bit of exercise, maybe even just stretching. I'm not asking you to go out and run a marathon every morning. My gosh, I don't like to run. Some people do like to run, and that's their thing. But at least to get up and do some stretching, get the blood moving in your system. The other thing that she mentions in her book that I want to bring up as a quote, and this is actually on page 7. Seizing your mornings is the equivalent of taking the sound financial advice to pay yourself before you pay your bills. I really like this because here we talk about, financial mindset and tips and tricks with respect to how to build wealth. And so, if this is the equivalent of paying yourself before you pay your bills, if you wait until the end of the month to save what you have left, there will be nothing left over. Likewise, if you wait until the end of the day to do meaningful but not urgent things like exercise, pray, read, ponder how to advance your career or grow your organization, or truly to give to your family all the best that you can, it probably won't happen. If it has to happen, then it has to happen first. And so to stop the quote, if it has to happen, it needs to happen first thing in your day when you're fresh, when you're able to feel you have some control, and before everything else is grabbing at you and grabbing at your time. Food for thought for the day. Have a good one. Talk to you soon. Bye.